You're doing it wrong. Right now, this very second. That breath you just took, it might be the reason you feel anxious all day. I know, sounds crazy, but here's the thing nobody tells you. You've been breathing wrong your entire life, and it's literally rewiring your brain for anxiety. Stay with me on this, because what I'm about to show you, it changed everything for me. And in the next 10 minutes, you'll understand why your anxiety might not be in your head at all. It's in your chest. Let me ask you something. How many times today have you caught yourself taking that big chest breath? You know the one, shoulders up, chest puffed out, like you're trying to fill your lungs. We all do it, especially when we're stressed, when that email comes in, when you're running late, when you're about to speak up in a meeting. We take these big, gasping chest breaths. And here's what nobody tells you. That breath you think is calming you down, it's making everything worse, way worse. Because every time you breathe like that, you're sending your brain a signal that says, danger, threat, run. You're literally telling your nervous system something's wrong. And your body, it believes you. So it ramps up. Heart rate increases, muscles tense, mind races. And you're sitting there wondering, why can't I just calm down? But you never learned. Nobody taught us how to breathe. Sounds ridiculous, right? But it's true. We breathe 20,000 times a day, and most of us are doing it in a way that keeps us anxious. I remember sitting in my car 3 years ago. Panic attack, full blown, chest tight, heart pounding, couldn't think straight. And everyone always said the same thing, just breathe. So I did. Big, deep breaths, in and out, chest rising and falling. And I got worse, way worse. I felt like I was suffocating, like no matter how much air I pulled in, it wasn't enough. Have you felt that? That desperate, gasping need for air? Where you're breathing and breathing and breathing, but somehow you feel like you're drowning? That was me. And I thought I was broken, until a therapist said something that stopped me cold. You're breathing too much. Wait, what? Too much? How can you breathe too much? But she was right, and once I learned what she meant, everything changed. My anxiety didn't disappear overnight, but for the first time in years, I had control. Real control. Not the fake, just think positive stuff. Actual, physical, measurable control. Here's what's happening in your body, and this is the part they should teach in schools, but don't. When you're anxious, your breathing changes. It gets faster, shallower, higher in your chest, and this does something wild to your blood chemistry. You start breathing out too much carbon dioxide. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wait, isn't carbon dioxide bad? Isn't that the stuff we exhale? Yes, but here's the twist. Your body needs CO2. It's not just waste. CO2 is what tells your blood to release oxygen to your brain and muscles. Without enough of it, your brain literally gets less oxygen, even though you're breathing more. It's called hyperventilation, and it creates every physical symptom of anxiety you've ever felt. Dizziness, tingling fingers, chest tightness, brain fog, racing heart, all of it. Your body thinks it's suffocating, so it panics more, so you breathe faster, so you exhale more CO2, and the cycle gets worse. It's a feedback loop. And here's the kicker. This happens even when you're not having a panic attack. Chronic stress makes you breathe just a little bit faster, a little bit shallower, all day long, and over time, that becomes your normal. Your body forgets what calm breathing even feels like. So you're walking around in a low-grade state of fight or flight 24/7. No wonder you feel anxious. Your breathing is literally training your nervous system to stay on high alert. But here's the good news. You can retrain it, and it's simpler than you think. This is the method that changed my life. It's called physiological breathing, and it's backed by neuroscience. Dr. Andrew Huberman talks about this, so does James Nestor in his book, Breath. But let me break it down simple. The goal isn't to breathe more, it's to breathe less. slower, deeper, from your diaphragm, not your chest. Here's the pattern I want you to remember. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Exhale through your nose for 6 seconds. That's it. 4 in, 6 out. Why longer exhale? Because exhaling activates your parasympathetic nervous system. That's your body's rest and digest mode, the opposite of fight or flight. Every long exhale tells your brain, we're safe, stand down. And when you breathe through your nose, not your mouth, you naturally slow down. Your body produces more CO2, your blood chemistry balances out, your brain gets more oxygen. Everything starts to calm. But here's what most people miss. You have to breathe with your belly, not your chest. Put one hand on your chest, one on your belly. Now close your eyes if you're somewhere you can do that safely. Let's begin. Breathe in through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel your belly expand, not your chest. Hold for just a second. Now exhale through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let your belly fall. Good. Again. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Notice anything? Maybe your shoulders dropped. Maybe your jaw unclenched. Maybe you felt a tiny wave of calm. That's your nervous system responding. One more time. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Now open your eyes. That feeling? That's what calm actually feels like. And here's the thing. You can do this anywhere, anytime. Waiting in line, sitting in traffic, before a presentation. This isn't some woo-woo meditation. This is physiology. You're literally hacking your nervous system. And the more you practice, the more your body remembers. Eventually, it becomes automatic. You don't have to think about it. Your body just breathes better. And when your body breathes better, anxiety has less room to take over. Look, I get it. This probably sounds too simple. You've been dealing with anxiety for months, maybe years, and I'm sitting here telling you the answer is breathing? Yes, but not just breathing. Understanding how breathing works and why it matters. This isn't a cure-all. You might still need therapy, maybe medication. That's okay. But this is a tool you can use right now, today, in this moment. You don't need an app, you don't need equipment, you just need your breath. And I know change feels slow. Trust me, I've been there. But every time you choose to breathe this way, you're rewiring your brain. You're teaching your nervous system that it's safe, little by little, breath by breath. And one day, you'll realize the anxiety isn't controlling you anymore. You're controlling it. So here's what I want you to do. Set a reminder on your phone. 3 times a day. Morning, afternoon, evening. And when it goes off, do 5 rounds of this breathing. 4 in, 6 out. That's it. 2 minutes, 3 times a day. And notice what happens. Drop a comment below after a week and tell me, did you feel different? And if this helped you, share it, because someone in your life, they're struggling too, and they don't know they've been breathing wrong this whole time. Let's change that. Thanks for watching. Take a deep breath, and I'll see you in the next one.